everyone, as you can see by the title of this video, this is my first Louis Vuitton piece. This is the box that I have kept it in. It looks a little rough on the outside, but the item on the inside is in great condition. And here it is. This is my GM Never Full Tote in the damier pattern, the brown checker print as most people call it. And I always keep it in the dust bag, which is inside the box when I don't use it. And again, just a little bit more of the detailing here. Some of the checker prints have the Louis Vuitton brand name on them, and some don't. I personally thought this color was better for me just for everyday use rather than the white checker print one. And on the inside it's just red. There is a clasp here that connects there to close the bag. There's no zipper. There's also a key hook there and one large inside pocket. And in this inside pocket I keep all of the purchasing information. And the newer Never Full Totes come with the clutch. This was purchased in 2014, so I do not have that clutch. But that is the envelope everything came in. And here is the tag with the item number and the purchasing receipt and the receipt for the hot stamping. Louis Vuitton does hot stamping on their product once it is a verified, authentic Louis Vuitton item. Some products cannot be hot stamped if they are not large enough to be hot stamped. On this bag, I got my initials hot stamped near the handles. And that was shown a little bit earlier on in the video. And again, just some more shots of the detailing. There's no decoration on the back. It's just checker print all the way around. And I use this bag, not all the time, but when I'm going out, because it has, again, a very big pocket on the inside where I can fit my laptop, sometimes even a coat. And that is Elaine, my client advisor, right there. But again, going back to my everyday use, I can put my laptop, a coat, sometimes even my girls throw some of their stuff in there as well. And there's two of these straps on the sides that make it a little pinched, almost like a triangular shape. But again, I put a lot of things in here, but I don't overpack the bag because I don't want it to, one, get damaged or get ripped. I do have some water staining on the inside. I actually should go back and maybe have that looked at and cleaned so I'm not, damaging it myself. But I think it is a very great bag to have. And getting into the actual story of this purchase. Again, it was 2014 and our first daughter, Chloe, was about 6 months old. And that was the first time I met Elaine in the Copley store where she worked, and we came in. But prior to that, I was looking at this purse for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And my husband one day was like, okay, let's go to the store and get the bag. So I was on it. I was ready. I was out the door before he was, of course. And in my mind, I thought, okay, we just had a baby. I'm not going to go above our means. I'm going to stick with a smaller version because there's 3 sizes. And I was like, that's that. I'm just going to count my blessings and we're just going to keep it moving. So we get to the store and I already knew what I wanted. So I told the associate, who was Elaine, that I was looking for the Never Full Tote in the damier ebony print, the brown checker print. So she walked us over to the counter because at the time that's where they were, closer to the counter in their storage compartments. And she asked me, which size did you want? The small, large, or medium? So I said, can I see the small? So my husband walks over to the counter and he's like, that's the bag you wanted? Like, it's really small. And Elaine was like, oh, there's, 2 other sizes. This is the smallest, but there's a medium and a large. So she shows the other 2 sizes to my husband. And he's like, we're definitely not going to go with the small. It's either going to be between the medium or the large one. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, all right, I'm not gonna, say no to that. And he was like, well, the medium is obviously, bigger than the small bag, but I think the larger one would would suit your needs more because you can fit a lot more in there. And I just think it's better to get the large versus you having to get a medium and then, maybe later in life wanting the larger one or wishing you got the larger one. So let's just go with the larger version. So we did that. He paid for it in cash, got the receipt, got it boxed up and everything as you saw in the photo. And I love it. Again, I don't use it all the time. I've had it for a couple years now, and I truly will cherish it because it was very special to me, and I was very surprised to get more than what I bargained for, with my initial request being met by my husband to get this bag. And just going back to Elaine for one moment, to this day, 2020, December 31st, I still talk to her on, an occasional basis. It's not just about purchasing with her. Whenever I come into the store, I always feel welcomed. I don't feel pressure to buy. And we have each other's contact information, and she'll text me some days or some weekends asking how Courtney and Chloe are. And, I'll ask her about her young nephew. And I really think that is a important part of the client advisor relationship, at least on my part, because yes, you are buying a luxury item, but I think it's more about the connection for me and great customer service. And again, on any given day, I can go into the store. If she's there, we'll end up chit-chatting. She might give me samples for perfume or cologne for my husband or my father. And it's just a genuine overall connection. And again, my first purchase was 2014. I've made several purchases over the years, but every time I go in there, it's always like the genuine response from her, the genuine excitement to see each other, and I really appreciate her for that. So again, if you are fortunate enough or lucky enough to get a Louis Vuitton piece, and if you're in the Boston area, I would definitely suggest going to the Copley Mall and seeing if Elaine is there, because she is amazing and you will not regret your purchase. She is very knowledgeable on everything, and she's just a true blessing, and I just really appreciate her, and she's just kind all around. I can't say, enough, and I really hope that they know that they have a great employee on their hands. So I don't want to make this video any longer than what it needs to be, but again, this is my GM Neverfull Tote in the Damier Ebonine collection, and I hope you like this video. I'll try to post more. And yes, comment, like, subscribe. I'm just doing this because it's, something I wanted to try. I love handbags. I like fashion. So I just wanted to finally take the plunge and make a channel. So if you happen to come across this again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.